Can you see okay? Today we're back with another recipe. As you can see, all these lovely ingredients are in me, and yes, it is another Korean recipe because we're not finished with our Korean little journey. So today we're going to be making kimchi fried rice. Now kimchi, for those of you who don't know, I assume most of you do know, but kimchi is fermented cabbage or radish in like a tomatoey, spicy sauce. This is kimchi. It is, I have to admit, an acquired taste. I have tried it before and it's not bad. It's not my favourite, but it's not bad. So I thought, let's explore kimchi and see if I can make it into a dish that I like. So today we're going to make kimchi fried rice. I have spent ages trying to find the rice that Koreans use. And I have discovered that most Koreans use short grain white rice. But for kimchi fried rice you can use pretty much any rice. Except for basmati, obviously Indian rice, it's not the same. But one of the types of rice that is used quite popular over there is sticky rice, otherwise known as jasmine rice. I don't know why it's called jasmine rice. I mean, I don't know what jasmine is supposed to taste like, so. And I actually found that when I found jasmine rice at my local supermarket, it was delicious. So I'm using jasmine rice. Okay. Now the recipe says that I'm using the same recipe, the same blog as the recipe for tteokbokki that I did the other week. And the recipe says the best type of rice to use is leftover rice, as in it's been out for a few days and it's not in the best condition to cook with other dishes, so you use it for this dish as a way of using leftovers. So, here are the ingredients you will need. We've got, this is my little thing, we've got some bacon. They say you can use pretty much any meat, and you can also make it spicy, you can make it not spicy. So I've opted for bacon because I didn't fancy putting tuna in there, or uncooked meat, as Koreans like to eat a lot. Not sure why they do that. Anyway, I've got some kimchi. You need 3 to 4 cups, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really gonna measure this. Because 1, I've just realised that I've forgotten about measuring it, and 2, because I feel like you don't need to with this, because it's just like, use however much you think. Salt and pepper to taste, a tablespoon of soy sauce, some sesame seeds, a tablespoon of gochujang, which is what we use before, which is Korean chili paste, and if you want to make it spicier, add in the flakes. Now I don't want to make it spicier as in like death, so I'm not going to add in the flakes, but I'm going to add some of this to a style like this, and it makes things sweet and spicy. Because if you add too much of this, it can be too sweet and salty. It's just not right. So you want to add 1 tablespoon of that. We need some sesame oil. You need about half a tablespoon. I'm just going to fry everything with sesame oil. So. Oh yes, sorry, 4 to 5 strips of bacon. You need 2.5 cups of cooked rice. This is already cooked, but you need to heat it in the microwave because otherwise it's not going to fry right if you just, it's cold and clumped together, so no. You need a quarter of a diced onion. Full disclosure, this is out of date, but only by a few days, so it'll be fine. And also that's more than a quarter of onion, but I just... 1 small carrot chopped, again that's also out of date, and also that is more than a quarter, 1 small onion. That is more than 1 small carrot. 1 scallion chopped. Again, that's more than 1 scallion because I like scallions. And I don't see how you can fry enough and then garnish them at the same time. You need more than 1 scallion in my opinion. Is that everything? Is that everything? Is that everything? I think that's everything. Yep, okay, cool. So the first step we need to do is cook the bacon and chop the veg. Well, I've already done that, so tick. And then the second step is to chop up the kimchi. Now you need to get kimchi that's got kimchi juice. Most of it will have, because that's also an ingredient in the thing. So what we're going to do is just going to put all this aside and then get chopping board to chop some kimchi. It's all good. Recipe says we need 3 to 4 cups of diced kimchi. That's a lot of kimchi. So I might just do all of it. How much is in here? 410 grams. I'm just going to use all of it then, because there's about 400 grams in here, so that'll be enough. I don't want loads of kimchi anyway. Open the... my hands are a bit... rude. So that was, I just want to explain what that was just in case you realise what the freaking hell is that. That is our clock in the kitchen, because we had one for ages that didn't work. So we got one for Christmas and it's Christmas themed, and every hour, yes every hour, it plays a Christmas song. Half of them aren't even Christmas songs, but we always hear it. And unfortunately we don't have another clock, so that's going to have to be the one we use forever now, and it's annoying. Anyway, also if you can hear the oven, it's on because we're cooking something, so I apologise. Just tune it out. Why can I not open this? Jesus Christ. I just nearly fell off the chair. So we need to chop it up. I feel like it's already chopped. Is it already chopped? Doesn't, I can't read. Can't read. Let's just, do you know what? I'm gonna say it's already chopped because I can't bother to chop it. Okay, it's already chopped, it's already chopped, it's already chopped. I mean, if worst comes to worst, that hasn't worked. Why is cabbage so hard to chop? Okay, we'll just move on. I'm using a wok because we're supposed to stir fry this. Otherwise, I would use a frying pan. But, right, first step, since we've got roughly chopped kimchi, is to add the onion, the scallions, and stir fry them on a high heat. So I'm just going to add a bit of sesame oil. I'm not sure if you're supposed to fry this in sesame oil or if sesame oil is just for the end, but we're going to use a bit. Oh, it smells nutty and lovely. Right, so oops. So we're going to put a bit, like maybe 3/4 of the green onion in there because we want some for garnish. Oops, I'm making a mess. Like a real mess. I've just touched something that wasn't an onion. And we're going to put most of this in. Or all of it. Okay. How... Not quite sure what that means. Yeah, I know it's not on. I want it to be on. Do I have to hold this? Here we go, okay. Cool. Now it's going to be on a high heat. What does that mean? E1. E1, what does that mean? That means error 1. It means, what's E1? Okay, right. Hopefully the instructions are still in here. Okay, E1. E1. Don't speak that language. Oh no! This is just for Turkish and... What the freaking hell does E1 mean? E1. I still can't read. Figured it out. This is a special kind of induction heater, and because the top is glass, only certain types of pan can be used, such as copper. And this is not a correct pan, which is why it won't let me cook with it. how clever is this heater? Oh, nearly fell off of it. So we're going to use this one. I did have to emergency clean it just because it was dirty. But hopefully it'll let me cook with this one because this is the same type of material that the other one was. There we go. Right, it's on high heat. So I'm going to put it on 6. And let them cook away. Then after we've fried that, sorry about the noise, we're going to add the kimchi carrots, the kimchi juice, the soy sauce, and the gochujang, and then we're going to stir fry that for 3 to 4 minutes. I'm not looking, I just want them to be a bit brown, a bit translucent. Not sure what that is. Yes, my pan underneath is disgusting. But whose pan isn't? I'm sorry, if you're a cook and you don't have pans that have disgusting undersides, you're not a cook. I'm going to have to open the window, I think. There might be some residue water in the pan. And as we all know, oil and water don't mix. And when you mix oil and water, this happens. What we're going to do is pause it. Because it is extremely hot. Turn it down a bit. Turn it down to 1 and pause it. Because it's like, it's already burning them. So now we're going to add in the other ingredients. We're going to add in... Stop cooking! I've paused you! Stop cooking! Now we're going to add in the carrots, the juice, the soy sauce, the gochujang and the kimchi. Right, let's add in all the kimchi. I don't even know why I bought this knife. So I'm going to add in all the kimchi, not the juice. All of the kimchi. It does look a bit weird, kimchi, doesn't it? Honestly, how my mother hasn't murdered me for literally ruining her house, I don't know. Oh, that's really big pieces of kimchi. Perhaps I should have chopped them. It also says cups of juice, because the rice will absorb a lot of the juice. So I'm only gonna, it says, what does it say? About 2 tablespoons of the juice. And now I think in turn I've already put 2 tablespoons. I'm just gonna put 1 in, just for good measure. That seems like a lot. I think I might have added too much. Stir fry until the kimchi is soft for 3 to 4 minutes. Stir fry means like on a high heat, like cooking it really quickly. So I'm gonna put the heat up. Stir frying, people. Stir frying. The stir frying. Right. The problem I'm having is I think this has fogged up my lens. Has it fogged up my lens? Amazingly, no. Why is this so smoky? It smells very, very fermented right now. And that's another tip for what the people say on the website is that using extra fermented, like really well fermented kimchi is the best option, and there should be no excuse. And I don't know if mine was like properly fermented or not, but what can I say? I'm an expert cook. What is going on? There are Easter eggs in here. It can't get that hot. I would like to apologise, by the way, for my absence. I do have a video that I'm working on. Here's the rice. It is a few days old. Oh, I love that smell. Right, so there's about 500 grams, which I don't think is quite 2.5 cups, but we're just going to use it all. We're just going to use it all. We're just going to, oops. That's incredibly hot. I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to put it in hot or cold. I'm just going to put it in because I can't wait any longer. The container's hot. Container is so freaking hot. There we go. There we go. I'm so chaotic today. The next, I don't even know what that is. The next step is adding the rice and reducing the heat to medium-low. So that's about 3, I'm going to say. And then stir until it's well incorporated for 3 to 4 minutes. So we're going to do another 4-minute timer. It's all about precision. I mean, you can argue that I've never tried before, so why start now? But we're going to try because I want to get this right. Well incorporated, well incorporated. Honestly, one of the most delicious things in the world to me is fried rice. I don't know why. It's just so delicious. Something about almost burning something but not quite burning it is really delicious. Which I have to say is my forte. I don't know why. Other things you could use in this recipe is like peas, which I think are the spawn of Satan, so I'm not using those. What else? Like it's so versatile. You can add whatever you want, really. Except obviously you've got to have kimchi because it's kimchi fried rice and rice. But yeah, go for it. Do whatever you want. Okay. This is going to be my lunch, even though it is 2:30. And I'm also going to have some of it for dinner. I really hope I like this, because if I don't, I'm going to cry, because this is my lunch. Now, the reason why you use leftover rice instead of fresh rice is because freshly cooked rice will be a lot mushier, even though this is quite mushy, than leftover rice. And when you cook with fresh rice, if you do it like this, like stir fry it and pan fry it and over high heat, it's just going to go into a big gloopy mess. So, you know. I would like to also point out that there is a high chance that this will turn into some kimchi risotto, because every single time that I have cooked fried rice at home, it's turned into risotto. I don't know how that's happened, but it has. Kimchi is softer than it was. Oh, for God's sake. I swear to God, I just do everything wrong. Now, what I've decided to do at this point is, because I like things spicy. I do like things spicy. I'm not going to lie. I am quite a spicy person. I mean, that came out wrong. I do like spice. Everyone else, I don't know what's wrong with them, because they don't seem to be able to tolerate any kind of spice. So I'm just going to literally add a quick squirt of sriracha, because this is my favourite hot sauce. Incorporate that well so it's nice and spicy. I find the best hot sauce to use is sriracha, because I don't find it to be that spicy, and I don't think it's the spiciest of sauces. And you can really control how much spice you add with it. Right, it's looking quite sloppy. I'm kind of hoping that doesn't happen. Okay, once it's evenly coated, increase the heat and continue to fry, mixing occasionally. Add salt and pepper to taste, mix in with sesame oil and the seeds, and then garnish with some sesame seeds and scallions, which are just green. Pinch of pepper, pinch of salt, some sesame seeds. Should open them first. God, I'm so good at cooking. Some sesame seeds. Did you know how bad sesame seeds are? They're so unhealthy, sesame seeds are. Says me, adding like the entire bottle of sesame seeds. Seriously, sesame seeds are incredibly unhealthy. They don't even have nutritional information on here. It's bad. Right, we're going to add a bit of sesame oil as well, just to loosen things up. Sesame oil, I find, has a very nutty, rich smell and flavour. Oh, right. I'm going to pause it because it's stuck. The blasted thing is stuck to the bottom. So I'm going to assume that means it's either ready or I've done something wrong. I think this is risotto. Does anyone else think this is risotto? Is it supposed to be like mushy? Like, it's not mushy, but it's like squelchy. Like, they does say to leave it, but it's going to stick to the bottom. Is this because I'm not using a wok? Is that it? Is that what the thing is? Right, there are some burnt bits, but who doesn't like some burnt rice? I like burnt things. I think there might have been a bit too much water in this rice, which is fine because of course it goes wrong. It's me, it's fine. So is it ready then? The best kimchi fried rice should be toasty and dry, not wet and lumpy. Right. So here's the thing, mine is definitely wet and lumpy. So what I'm going to do is unpause it and make it on the lowest heat and just let it sit. Because I don't want it to burn, that's the thing. I don't want it to burn. Mine's definitely wet and lumpy. I know what it was. It was too much kimchi juice. I added too much kimchi juice. Who knows what I forgot to do? I forgot to add in the bacon. So we're just going to do that now. Made such a mess of this. We're just going to add in the bacon now, just because nothing... It won't hurt, will it? And it's already cooked, so it's fine. It's fine. It's so totally fine. It's fine. I need to stop saying it's fine because it's so not fine. Right, okay, I've had enough of this now. I'm going to say it's done because I can't be bothered to do this anymore. I officially give up. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take this off the heat. And clean that. And then I'm going to taste it. And I don't care if it's not dry and toasty and it's wet and lumpy like it's not supposed to be. It's going to be delicious. I know it is. It's going to be delicious. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, I've made risotto again. I don't know how this keeps happening, but it does. We're going to try it, okay? I'll get everything in there. I need to get a bit of everything. Oh, silly me. Just like completely forgotten to garnish it. I'm not even going to garnish it because it doesn't deserve a garnish. It doesn't deserve a garnish. Right, here we go. Okay, I need that kimchi. That is really nice. Let's try a bit of kimchi on its own. Okay, it's not as soft as I think it probably should be. Let's try the rice on its own. There's something in here. Where is that bitter? Oh, it's the burnt bits. Okay, it's tasting a bit bitter because it's burnt. But other than that, it's really nice, and it's not even that spicy. At least, even the failures are delicious failures. I just wish it went like it was supposed to go. That was a very chaotic video, wasn't it? I apologise for that because I don't really know what happened halfway through, and I forgot to add an ingredient. I do think tuna might work well in this because it's tomato. Okay, thanks for watching me try and slightly fail a recipe for kimchi fried rice. I apologise for the chaoticness of this video and the chaoticness of my schedule and my chaoticness of my previous videos because sound didn't work. I'm going to go now because I have a lot of cleaning up to do because I have made a complete mess in the kitchen. And also I would like to eat this. Anyway, bye.